Alright, do I have sound? Do I have sound? Do I have sound? Hello, hello? Sounds like I do. Okay. Hopefully the very loud truck outside is not picking up. Anyways, let's start, shall we? I gotta click this. There we go. Let's start, shall we? Starting now. Hello, hello, my lovelies. How have you been? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Witchmas. Well, almost Witchmas. There's still a few days to go before proper Witchmas, I guess. What is Witchmas? It's Christmas, but better. So hello, 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 hello. So there's no one here yet. So for now, just gonna yap, and we're gonna yap a lot today because today I'm doing something a little bit different. A little bit different. We got our Christmas hats on, and we got our best our best disposition, I guess one could say. And yeah, today we're doing something a little bit different than usual. We're not just gonna game. I might still play something, but yeah. For now, we're going to, we're going to talk. I just want to talk today. It might be a shorter stream than usual. Maybe I have no idea how long this might take. How long this might go. But yeah, I just figured it would be fun to just have a little bit of a retrospective today, like an end of year thing. I wonder if I can like play. Oh, I forgot to post the blue sky thing. Yeah, I'll post it here. Sure. There you go. I wonder if I can play like freaking music or something while since I'm not really playing any game or anything. Let's find out. Let's put what's some good Christmas music? What's some good Christmas tunes? Christmas music playlist, I guess. Yeah. I hope I don't get like copyright fucked or something. Let's put some Christmas music. Does it work? Let me lower my end. Whoa, there's vocals. I wasn't expecting that. Let me like here should be fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I can like get some instrumentals. Otherwise, it's gonna be too distracting. I don't usually do music in these streams because Okay, 3 hours of Christmas music, traditional. Because like back then I used to do it, but then my computer started going, nuh-uh, you're not actually gonna do it. Let's see. This is good. This is good. I think it's probably good. Yeah, there you go. There's some Christmas music. Yeah, whatever. We'll see. I hope it. Yeah, it seems like it sounds fine. I can increase that a little bit. This should be good. Yeah, we're here. It's almost Witchmas. It's almost the time. The time for like whatever you give, like whatever meaning you give to this later December day. It's the end of the year. It's almost here. And I figured that. Oh wait, shit! I just realized that I forgot to unmute the fucking. Yeah, so you couldn't actually hear the music. There you go. Now I can probably hear the music, I would guess. Yeah, just some nice Christmas music. Well, at least you didn't hear like some woman screaming about Christmas. So count yourself lucky. Yeah, like it's a time where we reflect. It's the time of looking back at things and, you know, have a whole year ahead of us, a whole everything, a hole in the sky. Yeah, like we have like 2026 right around the corner. And that's a little bit spooky. So, hello, Janie. Welcome. Welcome to the Witchmas stream. Tell me if the music is sounding okay, because I have no idea. Yeah, like it's the end of the year. We're you know, we're doing things. What am I getting at? Basically, I just figured that I want to talk. I just want to talk about some things, you know, because things haven't been going too good, I guess. And I don't know, maybe we can like decompress just together, just chill with our little hats. And those hats would be way too hot for the temperature here right now. Fucking summer is like scorching. I'm so fucking sweaty. The moment I end the stream, I'm jumping into the shower for the second time in the day, because it's just so fucking much. It's just so fucking much. Not a big fan of summer personally. But you know, we wear the seasonal hats, the little pompon, and little guy has one. Look at little guy, like it doesn't super fit his head, but he's happy. He's just having a good time. And, you know, like little guy is wonderful. Yeah, like I guess I just want to talk about some things. Yeah. I've been waiting to see if more people show up, because don't want to just keep talking, you know, like, you know, I don't want like people to maybe jump in the middle. I have no idea what's going on. But hey, if it happens, it happens. This you know, will be on YouTube at some point, so people can always watch the whole thing in full if they want. I have been pretty neglectful in uploading my VODs. No real excuses other than sometimes I just get too lazy to make thumbnails. That's really it. Like, making the thumbnails is fun, but sometimes it takes a lot of work. Sometimes it's like, oh, I know exactly what I want to do with this one. And other times it's like, I have no fucking idea, man. And so I just have to keep looking for resources and shit. But yeah, that's basically it. Not a whole lot of new stuff happened this last few weeks. We just kinda been here, just kinda doing not much of anything. Drawing. I actually wrote a little bit yesterday. I actually wrote almost 2,000 words. I finally started Death Delusion, which, you know, the plan was to make it into a comic. But there's no way I can balance 2 comics at one point. And because that story has a lot more action, I don't think I can quite do justice to it now with my current art skill, you know. Harpy's story has some action, but it's not primarily about the action, so I can get away with, you know, just making it, you know, however I can with my current power level, but Death Delusion is gonna be primarily about the action, so I figured, you know, I can just write, you know. So I might as well just write it, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love writing. I might publish something at some point, sometime soon, who knows. But for now, I'm just writing. And yeah, things have been going. They sure have been going. Drink some water, because holy crap. Yeah, it's so hot in here. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on. I really cannot way to show Death Delusion to people because I think it has the legs to go the distance. You know, it's a cool one. I'm super excited to share it with y'all. And yeah, like, and I finally figured, like, basically what happens that I started to listen to a lot of Lolia's covers. Lolia's this singer, YouTuber, does cover of like Vocaloid songs and other things, and a lot of them are just like really fucking good. So just they got my brain running. I was like, oh, this could be character themes for my characters, and from then on things just started taking shape. I'm very very musically driven, despite knowing nothing about music. Like, sometimes it just takes listening to the right song for everything to click, you know. So that's really cool. It's always cool when that happens. And oh yeah, be waiting diligently. Nice. Yeah, probably gonna post it on the Discord server before posting anywhere else because, you know, I don't currently have any plans to like throw my hat into the web serial ring. But maybe in the future, maybe next year. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Did I remember to? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I remember to post it on the server. Sometimes I just forget. Anyways, I think we can start talking about the things. I just drink more water because holy fuck, I'm melting. Yeah, I've been wanting to talk more about Death Delusion. One thing that I noticed that I don't really talk a lot about my work in progress projects. I think a lot of it has to do with a trauma because whenever I would autism blast to my mom when I was a kid, she would always react pretty negatively. So at some point I guess I just started feeling that I should probably not, you know, talk my ass out about my, the things that excite me. Just funny because a lot of my friends actually, do that, and it doesn't bother me. I like hearing my friends' autism dump, but I guess I need to break out my shell a little bit more because I do. Oh, hello, Yakman, welcome. You're just in time. I was about to start, and just start talking about Death Delusion, which I just have so many cool ideas that I want to share. But I think that, I guess I could just write the story and show you all. I'd love to hear you yap about anything, definitely. Thank you, I'm glad. Autumn's dumps, yeah, like, when people go out and talk about, their autism things, just their like when Amy starts talking about her ideas and of stories and whatnot, that kind of stuff. And or when Chroma goes off about ancient history, I kinda wanna like just I guess get more comfortable about just saying, talking about my interests, I guess. But that's, I guess, another talk for another time. Because today we're going to look at some things. We're going to look at the past and look at the future and look at what's ahead of us and what's behind us and what's here right now. So let's switch here. I had to restart the stream because I wasn't sure if everything was ready. I often double guess myself, but hey, here we are. Yeah, we guess we can start, huh? So 2025. What a year that was, huh? It certainly was quite a time. Was it better than 2024? I think so. 2024 was pretty miserable to me. It wasn't a good time at all. It was basically just a big borderline meltdown that stretched for like 12 months. Well, I guess less than 12, roughly 12 months, sometime. But yeah, 2020, 2025, it's been a year. Oh no, there's sirens outside. It's been a year where a lot of things happened. And I guess the first thing that I kind of want to talk about is just how I've been thinking a lot about, well, like I can't help but think about what comes next, right? Because we have a whole year ahead of us, and it makes me think about my life. It makes me think about many things. So like, a few days ago I watched the Jacob Geller. Is it Geller or Geller? Fuck if I know. Jacob Geller video where he did his top 10 best games of 2025, and he apparently played like 60 games this year to completion, and which is like crazy. And it got me thinking, like I just haven't really played as many games as I used to. And then at the end of the video it starts talking about how it's been like 10 years of his channel and how his life changed so much for the better over these years, how now he's married and he's done so many things, accomplished so many of his dreams, and releases like a book with another book coming soon. And it's the kind of thing that really makes me think back to my life, to just time. Like, it makes me think that I am 31 years old, and my life up until this point has been pretty unfulfilling. It has been just kinda wasted in many ways, and basically I think that things need to improve soon, because time is running out. It really feels like I am reaching the limit of my youth in many ways, where I'm growing old, 31. It's not that old, but it's scary to think of another year ahead of me that will bring more unpredictable factors and whatnot, and things haven't really been improving at a rate that I would like, and it just feels that things need to improve soon before it gets too late. It's kind of scary, like, just living in this situation all the time where I can't be myself, where I see my body continuing to change for the worse, and especially when it comes to transition, like I don't really have access to it, and it's starting to get to the point where it feels like if I wait too much more time, it's going to be too late. I'm never going to be able to experience my body in a way that really makes me happy, And not just that, my health has been not feeling great as of late, as of, basically the whole year. I don't live in the best conditions, and I've been pretty depressed, for pretty much the whole year, I guess. Like, it's the kind of depression that kind of sneaks up on you sometimes. It's always just kind of there, but like you can't really do anything about it, so you just kind of learn to live with it. It's not good for my health, is what I'm saying. It doesn't help to make me want to improve my health, and it's hard, It's kind of tough. I feel weaker. I just feel kind of bad, like there are symptoms that keep coming and going, and I just don't have money for medical care. Too, that's another thing. And public health care is nice and all, but it takes millions of years before anyone actually does anything. Sorry. And yeah, that's kind of the problem. But yeah, like, and I'm just tired of living in such precarious conditions. Like, this apartment sucks. I don't have, I just don't have, like a financial situation that lets me improve my life, and yeah, it's just kind of scary to always have this Majora's Mask moon hovering over me. Like, at any time, things can just get worse. So yeah, that's just kind of what I've been thinking. And yeah, I'm hoping that 2026 will see things improve a bit, because I feel like this is the final year that I have to actually make a change. By 2027, hell, by this time in 2026, it's already gonna be too late if things aren't starting to improve, For various factors. And yeah, that's basically where my mind's at, concerning that. Just it's hard to have a good outlook in life, but I guess you can only keep moving on and keep trying. But well, that's the future. Those are my feelings regarding the future. I guess let's look at 2025, the past instead, the year that is behind us. And sadly, we cannot talk about 2025 without talking about one of the things that marketed the most for me: betrayal. Yeah, that is basically something that I think everyone watching this is well aware of what happened. But basically, for anyone who might be finding this VOD later at some point, a friend of mine, who I at least thought was my friend, a influencer, a YouTuber. I'm not gonna name names. It's not the time for that. It's not hard to piece together the information if you know anything about me. Yeah, the person I thought was my friend betrayed me, and it hurt a lot. It had an effect that was so deep that I'm still feeling it to this day, and it's like it had an effect beyond even, I guess, what I can consciously understand. And it's just been hard to deal with that. It is like probably the big event that marked my life the most this year. Which, yeah, it's something I'm still grappling with. It's something that I still think about a little too much, I guess. Maybe some people could say that I should just let it go. I should just stop thinking about it. And I wish I could. I wish I was the kind of person who can just let bygones be bygones and not think about those things so much. But those things affect me. Like, in this betrayal in particular, was the circumstances of it. They were very unique, and yeah, it left a pretty big impact on me. Especially considering the person in question pretty much weaponized their knowledge of my mental health issues against me, and yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. And I lost a lot of things that are precious to me in the process. And it's still something that I have to deal with. I can't really say I know how I'm going to deal with, but I'm hanging in there. I'm sure the effects will. I guess I'll learn to live with it over time. But yeah, like that was the big event that I guess marked my 2025. It's it, it it's just the way it is. Even though the year was generally not that bad, it there was this very big event that left a mark, and it sucks. It sucks because it really didn't need to happen. The reasons it happened were very stupid, very very stupid, and yeah, like I think that's the biggest thing. It just didn't need to happen at all. And yeah, like it made me afraid. It made me maybe a little paranoid. It didn't play well with my BPD at all, but that it's another hurdle to overcome, another thing to just learn to decompress, I guess. And I'm glad that despite all this, there's still people who stuck with me, who are still my good friends, and I appreciate that very much. Which I guess takes us to our next point, which let's talk about some of the things that were good about this year, some of the things that I legitimately make me happy. First of all, we have the Freaks of Narrative, our little collective of podcasts where we do all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, like that has helped me so much this year. It's just something that makes me really happy to be able to just make so much fun content with people who are my great friends, people who I love. And yeah, like right now it's in a bit of a pause for the end of the year, but I'm sure things will return once the new year rolls around, and I'm really looking forward to that because honestly, doing this podcast, just doing content with all my friends, is like it helps me so much. Like it helps me so much. And where's FNAF? We'll get to that. Yeah, over the past few years, I just had to accept that I've somehow become an extrovert, and yeah, like being with people and having a good time with them brings me joy, like a lot of joy. And yeah, like it just doing stuff with all my friends is something that I really can't quite process how much it helps me. I can't quite put it into words. And we're seeing our little channel grow. It's still kind of small, but it's growing. It's growing over time, and one thing that's fun is that it's growing all on our own effort. We're making it happen, and it's cool. So yeah, thank you to all my good friends. Thank you Yakuman for being so fun and always sticking around with me, always making fun content with me, ranking silly ass monster girls and having a good time. I greatly enjoy it. And of course, thank you Amy, my lovely sister, who we also talk about warm and Arknights and all those things. It's so much fun, and of course thanks to Chroma, who our resident rat, who like she's the heart of the operation, who brings everyone together, and I can't wait to do more stuff with her. Like we've done a few streams. We need to do more of those Toho streams. That one was so fun. And yeah, speaking of course, we have the movie nights. The movie nights. That's also something that's been helping me out a lot. For those who don't know, me and my friends, we do those little movie nights every Saturday. We watch, usually 2 movies, sometimes 1. And it's been so good. It's always a highlight of my week. Just getting to hang out with all my friends and having fun watching some movie. And sometimes silly movies, sometimes serious movies, sometimes it's badge movies. Like as where FNAF is, well, I figured 1 badge movie is enough with Son of the Mask. Just a big variety. That's one thing that I like a lot. Because there's no other like movie watching group in this whole earth probably who's watched Barry Lyndon, Hundreds of Beavers, Whisper of the Heart, and Son of the Mask in the same year. Among many other things. Like just so many things. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, like I'm glad those are always a thing. Thanks to Chroma for starting them, and Yakuman for holding them when Chroma wasn't available, and everyone else who always shows up and has fun with us. It's always good, and yeah, like it just makes me super happy, and I hope that it never stops. And of course, we have a creative outlet with Harpy Story. My beautiful, beautiful creation. It's like starting Harpy Story and seeing that people like it, people enjoy it, and I think people make fan art of it, and like you genuinely like what I made is very much a first, which I greatly appreciate. It's just so creatively fulfilling to make. I'm glad I started doing comics. I identified myself a lot with the medium, and it's just been cool. It's always fun to see the page come together and post it, and like it just brings me joy. I love the little characters I created. I love Sue. I love Emma. I think they're very fun, and it's just been good to see my art improve too, because there was a time where I thought I would never be good at art, and I guess I'm not that good yet, but it is something that I can't say that I'm not improving. I look at especially this cover and see that just like, man, I couldn't possibly imagine myself doing something like this in like a few years back, and it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. I'm glad people enjoy my silly dumb Harpy Story. And I hope to make more. It's also paused right now because I'm just taking the end of the year off for myself, I guess. But it's definitely come back in January, because there's much more to be done. I hope to at least next year be able to deliver more than 1 chapter. We'll see. Worst and best movies we watch in your opinion? The line say on the Silver Globes door. Look, on the Silver Globe is pretty bad, but no, it's not the worst. The worst is definitely the last one we watched, War of the Worlds 2025. Like, it's unbelievably bad. Like, I believe I said at some point I would give, like, on the Silver Globe a 1 out of 10. Like, I changed my mind, both about that and another gay movie, which is also pretty bad. Those are 2 out of 10s. War of the Words is a 1 out of 10. It's so bad. Like, it's more watchable than those other 2, but, like, oh my gosh, it's just such a... It's like the closest thing to an AI made movie, but made by a human, you know what I'm saying? Like, if AI could be consistent, you know, if it could make Ice Cube look like Ice Cube through the entire thing, instead of randomly, I don't know, like, switching him for a generic white man halfway through, like, that is what a consistent AI movie would be, you know? It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, and the fact that it's, you know, like basically a big Amazon fucking, like a big Amazon advertisement also just adds the cynicism that makes it gross, you know? Yeah, even though, like, you know, it's funny to laugh at it, but like at the same time it's like, come on. Or the words is Kino, FNAF and Son of the Mask is fun. I think Son of the Mask is pretty fun. FNAF is FNAF's pretty bad too. I mean, but it's at least funny to just see how much they messed up such an easy concept, you know. Monster Girl Monday is very much a tribute to Harpy Starry, weaponized cuteness. Yeah, it's always fun to talk about the Monster Girls. Definitely want to draw more Monster Girls in the future. You know, so far I haven't had much chance to draw more. Well, I guess there's Harriet. There's a succubus. And, you know, succubi are not that monstrous, so... I want to draw more monstrous girls. Monstrous girls. Yeah, best movie, that, I mean... We watched A Whisper of the Heart, which is my favorite movie, but that was a birthday pick. So I'm not sure if that counts. Not counting Whisper of the Heart, let me open the spreadsheet real quick. Where is it? 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 Oh man, Discord's so slow when I'm streaming. It's so slow. Okay, let's see. Okay, Flatland, Frame Roger Rabbit, Shinchan, They Leave. Okay, let's see. Interstate 60 was pretty good. I do have a soft spot for Byzantium, although I wouldn't say it's like the best movie we watched. One Cut of the Dead was pretty good. Dofus was pretty good. Let's see what else we got. Truman Show was pretty good. Let's see. It's funny how sometimes I see a movie that like I don't remember anything about that one. Like, you seriously watched Sullivan's Travels? Like, I barely have any recollection of what that was about. Let's see. There's some Akira Kurosawa. But being a cheerleader was very cute. The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was very good, surprisingly. Let's see. There's our boy Barry Lyndon. You know, I put him in the little college over there doing the absolute Kino. Let's see. There's really like a Rocky. Let's see. Yeah, of course, there's Kikassia. Kikassia is the best one. I'm sure we can all agree. Yeah, like, It's hard to choose one from the ones we've watched other than like Whisper of the Heart. I guess it would probably be. Hmm. Hmm. Let's. I think it's probably a toss up between Interstate 60, One Cut of the Dead, and Rocky. I guess those are the ones that I think I like it the most. Enchantion is also pretty fun. Uh, the one Musume one was also pretty fun. Yeah, I guess like those three, it would be like in some order my picks of the favorite ones, like Uncut of the Dead, Interstate 60, and Rocky. Anyways, yeah, that was fun. The guy who wants to make a sad movie becomes homeless, and then he realized the fun movies like Hundreds of Beavers are just as worthwhile as art. Oh, right. That's what it's about. Fuck, I forgot that he made like a movie. Right. I watched a lot of my favorite movies this year, because in the most vocal about the things I love. That's true. Yeah, like we did watch a lot of Yakuman favorites, which was fun. In general, like we got a pretty good mix of like things suggested by a lot of our regulars, which is fun. And yeah, looking forward to seeing more for sure. But we didn't just watch movies or make comics or make podcasts. Well, I didn't make just do those things. And some people might say, I like a streamer, like I do streaming things. I, like I even have like a PNG tuber, which I debuted this year. I'm pretty sure. It's something that I kinda forgot about. Like like I think I started using this PNG tuber this year, like because I streamed a little bit at the beginning of the year and then I stopped because I got a job and couldn't do it anymore. And then I got fired from my job, and then I just started doing streaming more, and so I started streaming a lot more, and I played a lot of games. Not quite 60 games this year, but a number of games. Like some games. I also play a few games off stream, but not that many. Nowadays, I try to keep most of my gameplay to streaming, but I probably should play more games off stream because I just like playing games. And yeah, like I love games as an art form, and it's been so much fun to share my love with everyone, even though sometimes it's a little bit poopy. Sometimes it's not very good. Sometimes things don't turn out too well. But that's the fun of it. We gotta appreciate the games as art form, and that means sometimes you just gotta dig deep into some unknown title and see what's in there. So here you have a collage of a few games that I've played this year. You might notice a little sans because I did play Undertale early this year. That's when I debuted my VTuber. And yeah, sadly didn't save the VOD, but he wasn't that great to run anyways. It was fun though. Undertale is still a very good game, even though I feel it doesn't super survive the replay. Although my friend Petra seems to have thought that it survived the replay because she also replayed Undertale this year, and it was pretty fun to watch. Definitely, I think she does have the VOD. So if you haven't watched that, check it out on Petracore VT on YouTube. And yeah, like personally, I thought that it didn't super impact me as much in the replay, but it's still very good. And then we also played some other games. I think the big one, obviously, is Breath of Fire 2. That game took a while, and it was quite an event. It was like a very strange game. A very strange game that has so many things going on for it. We'll talk about Deltarune soon. Don't worry about it. Uh, it is like a game that has so much potential, and although it gave me a lot of trouble and might not have made for the most fun watching experience, I think it was like I enjoy playing it. It was great. Just analyzing the game, and I think it helped me understand that actually I am kinda good at analyzing media, especially games, because games are my passion. Blah 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 blah. I actually can do a pretty decent job at analyzing a piece of art, which is cool. A piece of art that not many people talk about. Not many people are willing to dissect Breath of Fire 2, presumably because that would require them to play Breath of Fire 2. I definitely want to play Breath of Fire 1 and 3 and 4 at some point, but maybe this year, we'll see. Maybe we can make it an yearly tradition to play a Breath of Fire game and suffer. But again, I heard that 3 and 4 are actually really good. I also played Pepsi Man, which was, funny. Yeah, you can jump around and collect Pepsi. It was pretty fun. Fun little game. One of those rare runner games that like way before runner games became a thing, which is kind of interesting. Play, of course, Chimera, Destroy All Monster Girls, another favorite of mine. That game is just super joyful, has a lot of Monster Girls. I think it also helped birth Monster Girl Mondays, which is cool. And yeah, like, we need more Monster Girls. It's cool. Except for that bitch-ass Lamia in Final Fantasy IX that kept killing me. Anyways, yeah, we played Chimera. It was fun, very fun. That's a game I can just pick up and play anytime. It's lovely. Definitely one of my favorite games. We've also played a little bit of Hemidoki, which is another one of my favorite games. Sadly, that game is so unknown that I cannot put it in my Discord favorite games list. Oh well. Yeah, Hemidoki is just very cute, very fun. Didn't run super well while streaming, sadly. But I think I got to show off at least a little bit of it. It was fun. Secret of Mana, much less fun. And I'm still glad I played it ultimately, because it is such a classic, so I at least could experience it firsthand and decide that I don't like it very much. Yeah, like I think I said everything I have to say about Secret of Mana already. We played some Resident Evil, which I still haven't finished. It's been pretty fun, pretty scary. Like, I'm actually kind of afraid to go back to it. Like, game that definitely doesn't get the respect it deserves at a time like this. Just because the controls are janky and the voice acting is silly doesn't mean it's not a fucking terrifying game, And yeah, I definitely want to play more of it. We also played the Ramones Square Dungeon. That one was with Yakuman and Chroma joining also. That was very fun. Speaking of Monster Girls, that one had a lot of Monster Girls. Very fun. The VOD's on YouTube and apparently has reached 1,000 views. Somehow. I don't know how, but people really want to see the Ramuna Square Dungeon. Like, it makes me kind of happy, I guess. Yeah. It was delightful, very funny little game. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. I also played the Link to the Past randomizer with Chroma and also Yakuman. I guess didn't include it here, but yeah, that's also another thing I did play, which was cool. Yeah, like maybe one day I should revisit it, maybe with a better horrible fucking siege, better than the old siege, I guess. Hello, sister, welcome, welcome. No, I don't want to draw clown girl. No. That's the subscriber message. It doesn't show in the chat in the stream, weirdly enough, but oh, I can always read it out loud. So there you go. Yeah, like I guess you don't draw the clown girl then. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a lie. I do draw the clown girl. Should always draw the clown girl. The world needs more clown girls. Yeah, we did Ramune, we did the Zelda. Also, we started Final Fantasy IX, which we'll definitely finish this upcoming year. I hope everyone's been enjoying it so far. I don't know if I'm doing a great job presenting the game because it is pretty slow, especially at the start. And it's a lot more text heavy than some of the other RPGs that we played, but that's because the text is good and well written and good, and I like it, and I want to show you all off. The VODs are on YouTube. Well, not the latest one. I haven't uploaded that one yet. But by the time this VOD's uploaded, it will have been uploaded already. Yay! Yeah, like it's just a really good game. I've been enjoying it so fucking much. Like replaying it has been a joy. Like it's great. It's an amazing fucking game. But yeah, those are mostly the games I played. I also played the embarrassing amount of Balatro at the start of the year off stream. But that was the style at the time. Everyone was playing an absurd amount of Balatro at the time. And I think I got everything I could have gotten out of Balatro personally. At this point, I'm just kind of like, thanks, I'm good. It was fun, but I kind of Balatroed out. I also played some Higurashi, which, yeah, I'm not gonna finish on stream probably, but yeah, I do, want to finish it at some point because it's just good. It's Ryukishi goodness. And yeah, I guess that's about it for games that I would at least want to talk about. Except that, of course, I think everyone noticed that this college has a pretty big omission, a very sizable omission, and that's on purpose. Because game analysts are fucking cowards is something I also realized watching Jacob Geller's top 10 best games of the year. Because, that list also had a pretty big omission. A pretty big omission that I feel nobody who analyzes games as art and like prides themselves out of it should omit from their coverage of games that came out in 2025. And that is obviously Deltarune, the actual game of the year. Now let me make this smaller so it doesn't get in front of the chat. There you go. Yeah, Deltarune. How do you talk about games that came out in 2025 without talking about Deltarune? I'm gonna tell you how. If you're a fucking coward. If you're a fucking coward who's too afraid of talking about a game that doesn't have all the episodes out, you're a fucking coward. Because regardless of the state of completion of the game, it's already the best game of the year. In my opinion, it's already my favorite game, my number one game at all, And of course, I didn't expect it to win any awards and like the Game Awards or anything like that. Undertale didn't even get nominated, so who the fuck is gonna nominate Deltarune? Nobody. But like, like it doesn't matter, but I feel that a lot of big profile game analysts are dodging this one, and they're dodging this one because there's only four chapters out. It's not fully complete, but let me tell you, the 2 chapters that came out this year, they're pretty much the length of full games in and on themselves. Especially chapter 4, that one's really really big, and they need to be analyzed. They need to be given their due credit, and and not talking about them because the game is not complete yet is insane to me. It's like fucking oh, I can't talk about I can't talk about the latest chapter of One Piece because One Piece is not complete yet. It's like, oh, you can have an opinion on the individual chapters, So it's just I just think it's cowardly. I just think it's cowardly to not talk about Deltarune, and also I also think it's cowardly to not talk about Deltarune because there's this perception of, oh, it's like Tumblr brain rot bullshit, and yeah, it is, but also it's really good, Tumblr brain rot bullshit can be good, can be really good, and yeah, I just think those people are cowards. I know Cowerta, so I ain't gonna fucking talk about Deltarune. Expedition 33 Game of the Year sweep. Sorry about the French take this on. See, look, I'm not saying you have to give Deltarune Game of the Year. I think it's Game of the Year. I would probably think it's Game of the Year even if I had played Expedition 33 or Hollow Knight Silk Song, even though those games are more technically impressive. I'm just saying you have to talk about Deltarune. It has to be somewhere in your top 10. Not being in your top 10 is fucking insane, because you're ignoring what, like a phenomenon that happened this year. And so, we were going to talk about Deltarune. Everyone who wanted to hear me talk about Deltarune, I'm gonna fucking talk about Deltarune. So the beauty about Deltarune is that it is very much a moment in time. It's something that, it's something that once it's complete, you'll never be able to experience the feeling of waiting for a new Deltarune chapter and seeing people lose their minds, coming up with theories and just wondering what Toby Fox could be cooking. There's been a long gap between the chapters, and every time it just feels worth the wait because it's always something that surprises, always something that is incredible. Every single chapter of Deltarune is incredible in its own right. And I guess the comparison I was thinking earlier is with One Piece. Once One Piece is finished, and I know there's a lot of people who refuse to read One Piece right now and are waiting for it to complete. Once One Piece is finished, we'll never ever be able to have the experience of following One Piece weekly ever again. And that feeling of not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing any of the mysteries. Because that the moment that One Piece ends, everyone in the planet will be aware of what the One Piece is, right? It's no longer gonna be a mystery. Nobody's going to stop themselves from talking about it. It'll become common knowledge. But nowadays, oh shit, I still touch a cable. Nowadays, nobody knows what the One Piece is. I think that's such a clever thing, right? To name your story after a thing that nobody knows what it is. In that story gives very little hints as to what it could even be. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. Once it's done, you'll never be able to go on this journey for the rest of time. And that's kind of what I feel with Deltarune. It has been a journey. It has been something that has got me looking forward to, and every time it comes out, it's such a big event. And part of what makes it such a big event is that Toby Fox is such an amazing storyteller that you never know what to expect. The theories are always fucking wrong. Nobody knows what's gonna happen in the next Deltarune. We might have an idea. Asgore is probably gonna be involved in the next one from everything we gather, but as far as we know, he could be involved in like a second before everything gets turned on its head. And it's like, you never know what's going to happen, what surprises await. And then feeling of anticipation, that the feeling of wanting to, of like craving that the rest of the story is such an integral part of it that I think it's a real shame of people who decide to skip it and wait until it's done, because when it's done, it's not going to be the same thing. It's not going to give the same experience. When it's done, you're going to be able to get the experience at any time, but the experience of watching Deltarune unravel is something you can only have now. And that does bring us back to the idea of time. Yeah, I wasted a lot of my past, and the future is scary and unclear, but I do have the now. I do have the right now, where there are things that only I can experience right now. And I think that's very beautiful. There's a lot of worth in that. And of course, it helps that the games are fucking phenomenal. The chapters are so fucking good, and there's so much to talk about. Like, I probably won't be able to go into too much depth about like all of the facets of this game, but I guess the thing I want to talk about the most is something I don't think I've seen anyone talk about, and it's that really the main theme of Deltarune is honesty. It's a game about how you should just be honest about yourself with the people that you love. And yeah, I really felt it this year because, like, being honest sometimes means that people won't like you for it, that people will grow a distaste for you, for who you truly are. They expect you to put a facade and appeal to them, be a people pleaser, and when you're honest, you're going to make a lot of enemies. There are a lot of people who will turn their backs on you, but really the people who love you deeply, they will continue to love you. They might love you even more for being so honest with them. And I think that's the most important thing that Deltarune teaches, and it's so ingrained in like basically every character in the game. Most of all Susie, obviously, because Susie is such an amazing character. Susie is basically, like, when you meet her in chapter 1, she's a very unlikable character. She's a bully, she throws her weight around, she's violent. And having played Undertale, presumably, when you get to the Dark World, you want to befriend everyone and spare them, and yet Susie's just here, beating the shit out of everyone, solving everything with violence, just hitting people who don't deserve it, and it makes her a pretty unlikable character from right out of the gate, which is a risk. It's always a big risk to make a character unlikable and at the start, and then have them undergo an arc, because a lot of people are not gonna like that. A lot of people just want characters to be likable from the get-go, but I really appreciate when artists allow themselves to make a character bad and then give them an arc. And Susie's arc is really about learning that she's not being honest. like this hyper violent, hyper aggressive, you know, front that she puts up is just that. It's a lie. It's something that she developed as a defense mechanism due to trauma, because she is a rowdy person. She is rambunctious. She is rude. Her main attack is called the Rouge Buster. The main battle team for the first 3 chapters is called Rouge Buster. And she is a rude person, but she's not evil. She's not she's not someone who wants to hurt others. It's something that she developed because of a lot of things that she went through, because people didn't like her attitude, so it just caused her to want to give people a reason to dislike her. And that made her alone and isolated, and as the adventure progresses, she realizes that she doesn't need to be someone who she's not. She can allow herself to be rude and blunt, and even a little bit of a shit stain at times. But like, she doesn't need to put this aggressive front anymore, because she has friends. She has people who accept her for who she is. And I think that's really something I don't think I've seen in any other media. Like, especially video games, like, just focusing so much on like the characters like this. And I think that's part of like what makes Toby Fox stories work. It's how, like, even the games themselves are, they're not technically impressive. They don't look the best. They're kind of, like, they don't have a lot of graphic power like something like Silk Song. But it gets by just having such charismatic characters, by populating the words of those games with characters that are very easily recognizable, very charismatic, and very lovable. And that sometimes are more complex than they first appear. And I think that's pretty much the key of what makes these games work so well as they do. It's just that, yeah, they might not be the most technologically impressive games, but they have so much more heart than any other games that I can think of. There's even a little heart in the logo. And, not to say that other games don't have heart, but Deltarune is just all heart all the time. And it's still a really fun game to play. Like, it can be understated how much, like, how it improves upon the Undertale formula, which, I've seen people say that the gameplay of Undertale is not that interesting. I think it's alright, but Deltarune does improve on it quite a bit by adding a lot of new mechanics and just making it a lot more complex. It's still not the main reason you would play this game, but it is something that just really works for me, because it takes a genre that I love, RPGs, and mixes bullet hell combat in it, which I also love. And while it's not as complex as something like Toho or God forbid, Cave, it is like it kind of has to be simple, like, for to, one, be more accessible, and to like allow itself to integrate with the RPG gameplay, And sometimes it does get really hard. Fucking the night took me like an hour and a half to beat, so the game's not easy. It does provide a lot of challenges. I mean, the game's mostly kind of easy, but it does occasionally just like, okay, now you're gonna have to fight this motherfucker, and then it's pretty tough. But yeah, like the main reason for to go for Delta to play Deltarune is how charming the characters are, how it tells a story through the gameplay. That's another thing that people don't talk about enough when comparing to other games. Is like it's a game that really tells so much through the aspects of its gameplay. It integrates the RPG mechanics with story so well, and I think the place where you see the most is how it builds Chris as a character. Cause like Chris is not you, and you are in fact possessing them. They are their own person with their own goals, and you are actively fucking with them. And you can at least help them make friends with everyone and have a good time. Or you can, if you want to do the Snowgrave route or the weird route, as I guess most people call it, you can really fuck with their life something fierce and do some absolute terrible things. Yeah, and I didn't show off the weird route, probably never will, because uh it's a whole thing. I'm not that interested in following the weird route. But yeah, like basically, and it also ties to the theme of honesty, because how can a person be honest with themselves if they are being possessed, if they're being controlled? Like it's so interesting. It's really cool, and yeah, like the gameplay often ties up with a lot of a lot of the story elements. Like Chapter 3 has a bunch of mini games that I wasn't a super fan of, but like it does tie with the fact that Tena is trying to like he's a game show host, just trying to add variety to everything, this other different games to get the ratings up high and deep down he just wants to he also wants to entertain the characters so that they don't leave him, and he thinks that in his logic, just having more games, more fun stuff will make them want to stay. And that's just one example of how it integrates the gameplay into the story, which is really cool. And yeah, like I could just like go over like all of the different encounters and talk more about them, but that would be a whole other journey. That's not what I'm necessarily here for today. But yeah, and honestly, I I can't think of anything that like no matter what game experiences I think back to, like very few things can top the Titan fight at the end of chapter 4. And I think it's because everything up until now has been a bit silly, and it has been like low stakes relatively. I mean, kind of high stakes, but you'd never really feel those stakes as much. Like in the first 3 chapters, you're finding all these wacky villains who, like the king is like this fat evil guy who is like basically just your dad. The king really is one of the 4 types of villains, your dad. And then there's the queen, who's just super silly computer lady, Antenna, who's a TV with depression. And then you get to the end of chapter 4, and suddenly, out of nowhere, you have to fight the embodiment of darkness who threatens to destroy the world. And like every time I hear the final boss theme of Deltarune, it gets me a bit emotional, because it's like it feels like such an intense fight, such a personal fight, in fact, because I have grown such a strong connection to these characters that I want to help them succeed. And like it feels that when their word is threatened, I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I fight tooth and nail for it, you know. And it's so good. Like Deltarune is really something special. It's really something special, and yeah, it's not the most impressive game technically, but I think that technical prowess isn't everything, right? There's something to be said about a simple game with simple presentation that tells a damn good story. I think so, at least. That's what, you know, that's what that's what these games should strive for, right? To tell great stories. That's, you know, like not every game needs to tell a great story, but like when a game does like this, isn't it worthy of respect? At least a little bit. At least a little bit. Even if the story is not finished yet, it's like, yeah, who knows? Chapter 6 and 7 could suck, but chapter 6 and 7 didn't come out this year. So why judge it? Why think of judging it based on that, you know? I think we can really look at Deltarune and think that, yeah, like, those are games that came out this year and they're really fucking good. We can't judge the game by what it is today because it is an experience that you can only have today. And yeah, I think that's worth a lot. I I hope all my rambling made some sense because there's just so much to talk about Deltarune. I didn't even talk about the whole theme of freedom that, you know, like drives people insane in the world of Deltarune, like fucking Spanton and like and Javel. Like there's so much to talk about Deltarune. Like I could talk about it for hours on end, but this was a little bite-sized little bit of analysis and just, you know, completely unscripted, and did oh good. And yeah, like it is like I'm sure I could like at some point maybe make a big scripted video, but that's not really how I roll, you know. I like talking about things in the moment. I, I like to just lay down my thoughts, and I want to get better at it. So hopefully, as I keep playing more games and talking about games, I can keep putting my thoughts out there. And I mean, people seem to enjoy it, so I'm, I'm glad about that. So yeah, I guess a big thank you to everyone who you know stuck around with me this year. It means a lot to me, and I really love all of you. And thank you for everything. I hope 2026 will be a great year for us all. But I'm not done yet because I guess I can stop the Christmas music. Because you know we just talked about Deltarune. I figured I might as well take the opportunity to do some unfinished business. You see, after you finish Deltarune Chapter 4, if you open your save file again, you can go back to your castle town. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. How about it? Let's show off some of the loose ends. Although first I'm gonna need to turn on the lights real quick because it suddenly got really dark. Alright, turn on the light and got me some more water because I am chugging because it's so fucking hot. But yeah, let's play some Deltarune. Yep, that's let me fucking open the game here. Where is it? No, I'm not gonna change this one. I'm not gonna change this one, I think. Hi, tenants, welcome. You, you miss a lot of the talking, but it's all good. You're about to play Splatoon. Where is the fucking thing? Wait, why do I have this open? No, I forgot about the stream. That's okay. Glad you got to show up now. Yeah, let's just open this, I guess. Alright. It's not a good pre-Deltarune chat. It's fine. You know, the VOD's gonna be out there soon, probably. But hey, yeah, glad you showed up. You know, it's great. I feel I should thank you too for always sticking with me. So yeah, thank you, friend. And now, let's play Deltarune. Oh, yeah, like I probably at some point later when we're closer to New Year's, I'm probably gonna do the thing I do sometimes of just like fucking like thanking everyone individually in DMs or something. We'll see. It's Legend of the Deltarune. But yeah, I love a few who show up for my stream, who my good friends and stuck with me all this time. Alright. The music here is so good. Wonderful. Anyways, yeah, once you're here, would you look at that? There's a light. What's the light do? Oh, we're gonna have to go back. I can run. How do you run again? Okay, there you go. Oh, my volume is way low. What the fuck? No, don't quit. There you go. Oh, yeah, I think I lowered the volume at some point. Fuck it. There you go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Can increase a bit more. Oh, maybe that's a bit too loud now. There you go. Yeah, let's go back. How do I have to walk all the way back? I guess so. There you go. Yeah, if we step on the light. Huh. Yeah, let's go to Castletown. Yeah, don't worry about it. See, that's why I feel like that's why I don't like redoing like the like reloading the save file because it feels bad. They're gonna keep waiting for me. It's okay. I already saved the word. Whoa. Lancer's team. What the hell? Funky music emerges from the cafe and fills the town. Hell yeah, I feel the power of Funky Town. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Yakuman. 10 out of 10 Lucaroon. That's the message. Alright, thank you. Hi Mitra, welcome. Whoa, look at that. What's going over there? Apparently, after my run of the game, after my run of the game, they they made it so that the top chef will actually give you a top cake now at the start of the chapter. Thanks, Tobo. Thanks for fixing that after I beat the game. That top cake would have been really fucking useful, you know? Is it possible to trouble your avatar? You can, I mean, if you have one, you can. Then you're, you know, it might bounce back from your screen to. Ooh, hello, Emilia Elena. Hello, strangers on the internet. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're playing Deltarune. Checking some of the post-game content, I guess. Can we? Yeah, can we like place them? I don't think we can. Oh, we can actually. Oh, cool. There you go. We can talk to some of our of the characters from Chapter 4. How's it going, girl? I'm doing good. You know, just chilling. I won the last streams of the year, so just spending the time with my friends, chilling. Arbo and mutual friend Para, also streamer, has a function that allows you to throw a virtual blahage as avatar. Okay. Well, not that advanced stuff here, sadly. Haven't actually played or seen anything about Deltarune past Chapter 2. Ooh, well, I don't think anything you're gonna see here is too much of a spoiler, since I already beat the game and there's just like some silly stuff you can do after. But you should definitely play more if it's very good. I just finished going on a rant about why it's so good. Yeah, I'll put you here. Just see what everyone has to say. Broke? Alright, that is a problem, yeah. Game is kinda expensive. Actually, is it, how did it get like a decent discount now on sale? Can check. Alright, Tobo. 20%? Come on, Toby, that's mean. Yeah, I guess at some point you'll probably get a better sale and then you'll be at a decent price. Yeah, my 1% tier has become 9% me. Okay, let's see who else has something to say. These probably have all kinds of like interactions, I would guess. If you put them together. Check this out! Oh. I can see the line check this out without thinking of what's his name, Nash from Lunar, who every time he uses magic goes check this out. Yeah. Lunar is one that I'm definitely gonna play one day. The game I never played but would like to. Now there's our Bell Witch, Wickabell, the Bell. I love the Wickabell, she's so cool. Big Bell Witch. Let's see what else you can see here. There's a normal Mizzle. Tap water. That's what I'm having. There we go. There's our wizard. Mumbo. Oh, the ancient text. It's reading the menu. Funny. Wickabell's a cutie, yeah. I love Wickabell's design. There's Baltazar. Big guy. Please check this out, is actually a reference to the fact that they want you to see what they're about to do. I see. Relax. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. You are an incense burner. Anyone else? Oh yeah, there's the Gooey. Gooey. Yeah, you can read their. Although I think you could read. I think we read those before, so good. Gooey, slipping the melted wax from the ambient candles. Huh. Okay. Yeah, look at everyone dance. Also, I saw someone point out. Look at Taskmaster's animation. It has more frames than all of the other three bandmates combined. It's kind of funny. If a jellyfish is around 95% water and drinks water, is that 95% cannibalism? Never stop to think about that. Well, I'm probably like some, I guess, fucking 60% meat. So, and I do eat meat, so maybe, I guess, depends on what water it is. What happens if you put a miso and a miso together? Let's see. Yeah, let's put it in there. Oh, paired with a regular sword. Well then, be my apprentice. Oh, okay, hang on. I'll save you. Who do we think would really like Miss Miso here? Who do we ship here? Like, who wants a princess made of water? I mean, I wouldn't mind. There's maybe a mouse wheel. Yeah, mouse wheel is very fun. The Taskmaster. Oh, I don't think you can place the Taskmaster, right? Because she's singing. This shadow guy. Shit it. Sadly, I cannot put myself in the game, so let's put her with the water cooler. Okay, now this is a lot closer to cannibalism, I guess. A water cooler drinking water. I don't know about that. Okay. She called the task manager because these dancing cats are the tasks, and she's the task manager. She's a control delete. Yeah, it's a lovely pun. I wanna put the Wicca Bell here because I like the Wicca Bell a lot. And I guess I can replace the GUI with someone else. Who do you replace the GUI? Who's someone that's like cool? Let's see. Value cannot place Javel or Spanton. Let's play the mouse wheel. There you go. Hell yeah. It's a question, but what is Deltarune even about? Oh boy! I have a whole rant about that. It's about honesty, it's about freedom, it's about escapism to some extent. Yeah, it's about a lot of things. Now there's one thing I wanna see about Young Heroes and Adventure. Yeah, I guess that's true. Now look at it go. Lancer even got a tuba, I guess. And there's the worm. There's the worm from Worm. And in the most recent arc, they say the name of the series in arc 12 of Worm. So that was cool. She's like, oh, I call her the Worm. And that was Poggers. There's a guy who's very hungry. There's a guy who I don't know what he is. There's a top chef spinning, and there's a code track. You think there's a code track? Worm the web novel, yeah. Okay, so there's something we need to do here. Last time I didn't show off the mic room, and I'm glad they let me show the mic room. Yeah, I remember saying that you like Worm. Did you check out our podcast, The Freaks of Narrative? We got a lot of things to say about Worm. Yeah. So, anyways, the mic room. I don't know if anyone remembers, but the mic room is locked. I linked you the podcast. Come on, it's in the RPG server. Probably. Well, I guess I can link you again. Actually, I could link right now. Do I have linking privileges for being the person who is streaming? I guess I do, but it doesn't seem like it can be clicked. I don't know. Anyways, that's our channel. It's the Brainworm podcast. There's some other podcasts as well, which are fun. Yeah, like the very first video on the channel was the first episode of our Worm podcast, so check it out. Give it a sub, because we're trying to reach that 100. Oh, you're already subbed? Good. Wonderful. But yeah, the mic room. And anyone who's not subbed to Freaks the Narrative, go sub to Freaks the Narrative. It's good. Anyways, mic room. It seems to be locked with code. Enter it. You enter the code. The 4-digit code that's not anywhere. Now, if, from what I understand, it's like, let me look up a visual aid for myself. No, that's not. Phone. Like, let's say an old phone, because I think it's like you have to be. You know how like old phones, old like cell phones had letters in the number pads. We basically gotta spell mic with those letters. That's what I think it is, at least. So M would be 6. Fuck. I would be 4. K would be 5. And E would be 3. Is that it? Yeah! So basically you just gotta write mic as if you were doing it in a numpad in an old cell phone, you know? Is anyone in the audience too young to know what I'm talking about? But yeah, the mic room. Basically mic is, yeah, password is 6453. Because they just tell you here. But yeah, like, mic is one thing that I think personifies what I was talking about earlier, because Mike is first mentioned in chapter 2 very briefly by Spanton, and you have no idea who he is. It's just like a mysterious figure that like Spanton randomly mentions, like this Mike person, and like for many years that's all you got about Mike. Like, just like some cryptic character that may or may not exist. And it's like, yeah, like, you know. we waited so many years, and now we'll finally find out who Mike is, which was mentioned a lot of times in chapter 3, you know, because Tana is often mentioning him. I don't know if anyone remembers, but yeah, like Tana is often mentioning Mike, but we never actually see him, and now we're going to see Mike. How exciting! Okay, we should be quiet here. It's like a big moment, a big exciting moment. Oh, what's that? Cat? Yeah, let's pet it. Okay, bye. That one's too big though. Can we pet it? It's related to Michael from PQ. Maybe. I don't know yet. We're gonna find out. It's a very tall statue. Yeah, you can reach it. Man, I wish Susie had come with us. She would probably be able to at least, you know, lift us. Or Rousey could be a stool for us, you know. And then we could actually reach it. Fucking shit, my shift key fell again. Fuck, let me solve it. There we go. Nudge it right in there. I guess we're gonna need to find a way to pad that. Once again, this one's too tall. What are those things? They're like hats. It's like what kind of hat's that? Like one of those like it makes me think of that Grim hat from Team Fortress 2 that the magic can equip. This is like this is a cute little hat. I have a hat that looks kind of like that, but I don't like it too much. There's a beret, I guess. You know, like a little cap. Another cap, I think, and a top hat. I cannot reach that. Oh, there's a mouse. A mouse that's scared. Okay, so let's get rid of the statue. Michael and George. Michael from Arrested Development. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Oh, cool. Salvou nossas vidas. Somos eternamente gratos. Mouse transforms from admiration. Oh. Okay. Oh. I can use the mouse with the mouse. Oh, so I have to use the mouse now to control. Oh, that's a. Okay, can I move with was? I don't think I can. That's gonna be okay. So I can pick the hatch. There you go. Can pick this other hatch. Oh, can now wear multiple hats. Oh no, I can't wear multiple hats. Let's wear all of the hats. Now we're really playing Team Fortress 2. Hell yeah. Let's open this. What's in here? I don't know. Oh, there's a cowboy hat. Okay. Oh, the cowboy hat is probably a reference to the fact that there was a lot of speculation, and this I only learned after playing this game. After playing Chapter 3 and 4, that apparently before Chapter 3 came out, there was a lot of speculation that the extra boss of Chapter 3 was going to be a cowboy, because Toby Fox kept like posting this Toy Story shitpost to his Tumblr, and also hinted at like a cowboy level that got cut from Chapter 3, and people were like, ooh, is it gonna be like a cowboy character from some Western TV show that was cancelled? And turns out no. But, we found a cowboy hat, at least. Arrested Development must watch sitcom about spoil rich white family game bankrupt. Huh. I can do this. Can I open the chest? I can pad the chest. Cause it seemed like you did a. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Because I was clicking. Alright, I got a TV dinner. Cool. And now I can pet this cat. Hell yeah, petting other kitties. Pet a kitty, pet a kitty, pet a kitty, pet a kitty, pet a kitty. Cool stuff. What's this? Mysterious microphone-shaped crystal. Tons of microphones cross your mind. Oh, okay. Oh, Okay, so... what? I heard of this. Apparently, there is some gameplay in the mic room that requires microphone interaction, which... hello? Hello, there's a lot of delay, which is fun. Okay, no, yeah, that's the microphone I'm using. Yeah, that is the microphone I'm using. Yeah, that's... Okay. How do I... Okay, hello? 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 Oh man, it's just like preparing for a stream. Although I don't really change my microphone settings too much. Hello? Hi. No, that's a little too sensitive. I'm going to use the power of streaming to conquer Mike. Okay, hello. Hello? Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay, I can like whisper. Hello. You can do a little bit of ASMR too. Okay, I think this is good probably. Yeah, like, can I get in the yellow, like, reliably? Reliably. Yeah, kinda. So now we not only use the mouse, but we use the microphone. Let's save, I guess. I can just save. Because the progress gets saved like permanently. So let's go. Let's go find out who Mike is. If you notice me doing this thing with potentially teasing my future writing secrets on social media and feel speculatively wildly, please shoot me. I mean, it's part of the fun. I personally have like no real interest in like speculating about Deltarune because I know that whatever Toby's cooking, it will be so much wilder than anything anyone can come up with. Because like a lot of the people doing theories and whatnot, they're not writers, you know, and especially they're not writing Deltarune, so like the a lot of the theories end up being dumb and boring. And Toby Fox just kind of surprises people all the time with all like just completely taking a left turn. Like nobody expected Chapter 3 to be the way it was, right? And especially nobody expected anything from Chapter 4 because 3 wasn't even out. But yeah, like it's really fun seeing like people trying to like come up with Tenna designs before Chapter 3 was out because they didn't look anything like fucking Tenna. Anyways, let's find out. Hey, the heck are you doing in here? No, I didn't read the door. No, it said Mike. Another thing I appreciate about Toby Fox games, you can just be annoying, you know? You could like sometimes you can just be like the most annoying little fuck. You think you're Mike or something? Alright, can I do my best motherfucker Mike impersonation? Yeah, I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat. Yeah, something like that. We really need to watch Bar James at some point. Yeah, motherfucker Mike, get it? Yeah, gotta grab your balls. You're hearing yourself yapping? Yeah, I am yapping. And quite yapping. Nice. Mic check. Only one real mic. That's him! Oh man, from Mike! Alright, whoa, okay. Oh, I have a little volume thing, okay. So what do I do? I cannot move. I can pat him. Hey, hello. You know, I wish people would greet me with just patting me. You know, Mothermouth Mike. Okay. But it has to be a gentle pat because I don't want them to mess up my hair. Okay, yeah, we are live. In fact, yeah, we have like 4 people watching. It was 7 a while ago, which is cool. Okay, so what are you doing? Applause. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, 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 okay. Hello, 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 Ah! Come on! Maybe just a little bit more, maybe. Like, the problem is not even the sensibility, the problem is that there's a delay, I think. Cause yeah, I can like, kinda... No, yeah, maybe let's lower it a little bit. Hello? Hello, 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 okay. Hello, 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 hello! Okay, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I can pet Mike. Ah, that's fun. See, we almost missed that. Like the fight against Mike. It's Mike. Yeah, never stops talking. You know, I could learn from him. That's how you need to do to be a good streamer. Never stop talking. Never stop gaming. And get cancelled, I guess. I'm not, no, 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 I'm not getting out. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, come on. Normal volume, so like this. Okay, 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 okay. I can. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, sure, 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 sure. I can speak without shouting. Yeah, Mike keeps talking loudly as he always does. Mike is just a good streamer, you know, like a famous streamer. I need to. I like how Chris is dancing. Can I pet Chris? Oh, nice. Yeah. Michael Day, Michael Night. Best viewers is here. Hello, best viewers. I'm gonna leave you be for a little bit. Yeah, I'll leave there for him. Never not there. Yeah, you're his right hand man. Therapy, his psychology, his analogies. First aid, his last aid. Lemonades, grenades, eye drops, his nose drops, his cuff drops. Taking the night, I play his bedtime programs, I sing his theme song. I record everything he said. Okay, wait. Well, I guess it would make sense. Even some things he never says. Okay, that's a bit weird. Get out! No, I want to stay. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, 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 okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, okay. Yeah, alright, let's get rid of the best viewers. Let's kill you. Mike's already tired. There you go. Okay, see you later. Oh, hello. Catch Mike. Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to lower the sensibility a little more. Yeah, yeah, okay. Now, a little bit more. Okay, sure. I'm glad they let you adjust it, you know, in the moment. Let's pet the cat. I hope they blush a little. Okay, what? Oh, now I gotta pet the cats. It's probably easier if I don't talk, but I'm a streamer. I can't not talk. There you go, pet all the cats. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Seems to be multiple mics. Yeah, sure. Okay, gotta click. Ah, shit. Oh, they have Spantonize. Did you see that? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Phew. Kept all the cats happy. Did you see the cats have Spantonize? Like, yeah. I mean, he also has Spantonize. You know, yellow and pink. Interesting. Neat. Yeah, I guess you could also call them franchise. If you know, you know. Your outfit. Okay. Okay. I don't know about that, man. Oh. Oh, he's dead. Okay, normal volume. Whoa, no. Fuck. What do you do? Ah, there you go. Alright, that didn't go too bad. Alright, okay. Sure. Oh, now there's a cowboy mic. Alright, yeah, it doesn't seem to be as enthusiastic. Can still hatch? No. Hey. Sure. Okay. Alright, oh, what? What the fuck? I don't really understand. No. Oh! Alright, you did it. What the fuck just happened? It's like a message line, except that you move by going Alright, there you go. Okay, yeah, still Mike. What is going on? Okay, whoa. A little bit too many was there. Just a few too many. I'm just turning into Sue Harpy story now. It's great. Pet the mic. Yeah. What a strange encounter. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, okay. Man, come on. No! There's no way I would be able to sneak into that tiny little space. Come on. Okay. Seems to be okay. There are multiple mics. Okay. Alright. Which one's the real mic? It's me. There you go. Okay. Okay. The other mic is the catch. Oh, you always need a good listener. Yeah. Oh, I gotta put them here. Okay. Whoa. There you go. Okay, whoa. This turn shoot. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that got weirdly complicated. Really using these mechanics in a very interesting way. I gotta pet the cat. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, too much. No. Ah. Okay. I hope y'all like hearing me make, Sue noises for the whole fucking fight. Alright, let's pet the main one. Okay. Alright, which made attack? What? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, there you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, okay. I think I got him. I got him. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this will probably be a lot harder if you did it like immediately when starting chapter 4. Because you wouldn't have equipment. Huh. Gun? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was some disguised guys. Yeah, I figured. Because boss fight of petting cats shows that Toby Fox really understands audience. Yeah, funny thing, apparently during the Deltarune newsletter, was it the newsletter? No, it was the Spanton sweepstakes events. Like you could learn that the sketch petting minigame is actually a game in the Deltarune world, which Noel really liked to play. And at some point, she found a rare catch that fucking like I think erased her progress or something. And there seems to be some strange, smiling, evil cat-like creature that you can only see in some very, very few occasions in these chapters that will just keep staring at you, and who knows how all that connects. Probably just Toby Fox, nobody else. Huh. Okay. More mics. Okay. Oh man. Kinda looks like he's giving the finger. Oh. Okay, there you go. None of them are the real Mike. Yeah, I kinda already knew that. See, that's what I'm saying. Once the games are out, you're going to learn all the secrets. Yeah. This green Pippin guy is pretty popular. Hmm. Okay. Huh. That sounds bad. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Okay. so so they just have to pretend to be Mike for Tenna's sake. That makes a lot of sense. Because Tenna's so depressed and crazy. Look at that face. You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't take a lot of hands to draw that, but it has so much personality, you know? You know, it's not like as technically impressive as you'll say Clair Obscure, but it's just fun, you know? It's so much charisma. Alright. Who's Mike? Okay. So we still have not solved who the fuck Mike is. Huh. I guess so. Yeah, weird that, huh? What do you mean? Maybe I am. Okay. Alright, bye. I guess, okay. So there's some lines. Pepe Sylvia as conspiracy. Don't know what that is. Don't really like looking at certain. I mean, it's kind of neat. I don't really know how someone can organize things like this. I don't think my brain works that way, you know. If I need to connect this thing to this thing, I'm just gonna take this thing and put it here, you know, next to it. Anyways, what's over here? Whoa, so ominous. Where are you going? Okay. It's the real Mike. It's the real Mike. You see that? We found Mike. We found Mike. We found Mike. Yeah, Mike is most likely the microphone. So yeah, it's Mike. Sure is. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. And now we're back here. Whoa, it exploded. What the fuck? Oh, we can. All right. Mic in the mic slot. Okay. This is the microphone they use to adjust things. Yeah. You guys can talk to all of them. Okay. What about you? Oh, I think they all have like mini games. Yeah. Why? Okay, but we already found Mike. We found the real Mike. Okay. Alright. We can do mini games. Wow, it's already been more than 2 hours. And I thought it was gonna be a short stream. Guess it's just the way it is. Who's Mike? Okay. Instructions. Okay. This monster will avoid dangerous bad path. Okay. 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 What's this? This mic bomb. The Myco bomb. Okay. Yeah, please do it. Oh. I mean, it's already 0. I just want to see a thing explode. Okay. Oh hey, it's the Grandpa Sammy music. If you know, you know. Pepe Silvia is a reference to a sitcom called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's about 4 friends plus Danny DeVito running a bar and getting into degenerate schemes. I heard of Always Sunny, but never really watched any of it. Oh, okay. Yeah. How do we fight? Okay, how do we fight? Okay, there you go. Patch Mike to play, patch Chris to kill. Okay. Let's go. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What the? Okay. Ah, okay, I see. What the hell? I'm not sure. How do I get in the hoops? Come on. Just tossing cats. Can I like... Okay, there you go. Just fucking toss the fucking cats, come on. Go cats, go on an adventure. I believe in you. I believe in you. Yeah, toss all the cats into the ring. You did something you definitely should do with cats, I'm pretty sure. Just throwing cats all over the fucking place. Yeah, like throw all the cats. Now they're like a cat ball. A ball of cats. There's so many cats. Like so many cats. Look at all these cats. There's like a frankly crazy amount of cats. Okay. That was fun. Let's... Yeah. Oh, your voice controls gravity. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. It's raining cats. Okay, let's go. Does it have different music? Doesn't seem to have music at all. Okay. There you go. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. La 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 la. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello. Ow. Oh! Don't wanna let a cat splatter. No. No, get a cat. No. Oh wait, I don't think I need to use the microphone at all. Yeah, okay, just mouse. I can throw them. Okay. Fuck. Throw the cat. 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 Fuck. Ow. The fuck? Whoa. Why are they bouncing back? Oh, because they're hitting the rain. Okay, well, there you go. Oh, that was kind of funny. Alright, last mic. Where not? There you go. Okay. Wait. What song is this? It's like a remix of Spanton's theme. I wanna hear if it has the freedom motif. Oh, let's start. Oh. What do you do? I don't know how they play this one. Oh, okay, so you combine the cats. Okay. Let's try the one again. Oh, okay. Oh, and that. I'm not sure how to not die. Ah, it exploded. Like, I want to try to get a rare catch. Oh, I think I cannot touch the... Yeah, I think I can touch the walls. I think I probably have to release the cats at some point too. Yeah, because then I get fuel. That's how I get fuel. Combine the cats. And then you can get fuel. There you go. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Ow, fucking then I die. Oh well. Got a high score. Oh good. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I guess you are doing best, huh? Who's Mike? Alright, good for you, man. Consume the cats for fuel, yeah. It's one hell of a mechanic. Alright, just enjoy the... I don't know, man, you seem to enjoy your life. Alright, shall we end the stream with the classic? Let's do it. Let's do the hard one, even. Oh, why is it giving me... I don't know. Yeah, let's do raise up your batch, and then it'll be done. I'm not good at it. I'm already regretting it. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Shit. Fuck. 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 Well, I tried. Yeah, Raise Up Your Bat's such a good song, too. It's really, really good. I didn't even talk about the music. I mean, the music in Deltarune is just really fucking good. So, that's really... Yeah, I still got an A. Anyways, yeah, it's really fun. What are you doing here? Okay. Sure. Alright, I think that's everything that's left to showing from Deltarune that I can show right now, at least. You know, there's some other Easter eggs here and there in the game, but that would require me to start a full new run. The dojo is locked, so you can't like have any new fights there. We cannot give our Shadow Crystal to Sham. I guess that's gonna have to wait for the next chapter, which hopefully will come soon. You know, 2026 is almost there. And the next chapter is in 2026. So, yeah. Save here. I can't fucking wait. You can bet that when it releases, I'll play it immediately. So hope to see you all there. Let's go in the cafe, because I really like the music. There you go. Alright, yeah, I think that's a good time to stop. Merry Christmas to all of you, except for Chroma because she hates Christmas. So happy Hanukkah to Chroma. Happy whatever other things there. I don't know what the other holidays are that people take this part of the year, but happy all the things. Happy birthday. Happy end of the year, end of the world, and Friday. I guess I can do one last hurrah. I'm definitely not gonna stream on the next week. I think next week I'm just gonna take like completely off of streaming. But there's still one more, and there is a game I still was gonna play, so I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, and boy, are we gonna end with a bang! So, thank you everyone once again. Thank you so much. And yeah, do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. You still owe me $70, Toby Fox. Bye bye.